Matt Stepp with Dave Campbell's Texas Football back here at the 86th Annual Texas High School Coaches Association Convention. Here with the head coach of the Malakoff Tigers, Coach Jamie Driskell. Coach, thanks for taking a few minutes with us.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure to be here.
Busy weekend. There's a lot going on here at coaching school. It's wrapping up today, but it's been a good time. For you, I know you're a veteran of these things. You've been
right.
I don't want to date you, but you've been around a little while.
Right.
When you come to coaching school, do you kind of make a plan of what you want to get done, and are there some boxes you want to check off when you and your staff are down here?
There's always a few things you want to get done. I've kind of got I've gotten to where it's less and less the more we come. But for me, it's about just coming and seeing guys you hadn't seen in a long time and just talking and all that stuff. I got to hear Coach Scott Surratt a while ago.
Oh, he's won a few games, hasn't he?
A few games, and so just trying to pick his brain a little bit and just things like that. My staff is I got a lot of I hate to say older guys, but a lot of veteran guys, and so they've heard a lot of this stuff. But again, it's about us just kind of getting away and relaxing, seeing some of our old friends, and obviously seeing the exhibits and talking to some of our sales rep guys and seeing guys like you, and so it's just kind of a good time and a good way to get back in the mode of football.
Now, obviously, you're the son of a coach. You've
Right.
been around this business for a long time and a part of THSCA. Why is it important, if you have any younger coaches in your staff or you were to give advice to a younger coach that's out there, why is it important to be a part of THSCA, be involved, and come to the convention every year?
Well, again, it's a good time. I mean, it's always good to get away and do this. But you get here, you learn a lot. You can learn a lot of football, learn a lot about whatever sports you're interested in. Obviously they have a great backing. I mean, there's tons of members and it's just a great camaraderie of guys and our leaders in this organization they're great.
They do a great job taking care of coaches, do they?
They really do.
Yeah.
They really do. And young guys like that, I mean, it's good to get involved and jump in with both feet if you're going to make a career out of this thing, because you don't make a whole lot of friends in town because you're the coach, and
well,
so
you've won a few games at Malakoff.
Well, that's right.
They're a fan of you when you win, and then on Saturdays when you lose, you
that's correct.
Kind of lay low, right?
That's exactly right. Exactly right. But it's important for these young guys to get involved. If they're going to make a career out of and be a coach, it's really important to get involved with the Texas High School Coach Association.
Did you make the regional meetings yesterday?
Yes.
How were the? I heard most of the comments that the regional meetings were really packed this year. The record numbers.
Packed. I mean, to the point where there wasn't enough seating, and I mean, guys were having to stand up, which was fine. But yeah, I mean,
that's a great thing, isn't it?
It is. It really is. And San Antonio does a great job. It's almost like we're outgrowing it, though. I mean, the day when you get here, and of course when we leave. Some people will be leaving this evening and in the morning, but when you get here, it's really packed, and it's really nice to see everybody get up here. There's been a few years we sprinkled. We'll go do a like a coach's retreat and just go off just with our staff and hadn't made it to coaching school just for whatever reason, just to kind of mix it up or whatever. But it's great, always great to get back here and be with these guys.
All right, let's look ahead at 2018 realignment. You're in a new district.
Right.
You're coming up more towards the Metroplex for the most part this year. I know you have Kemp in the district as well, which that's just right down the road. I went to college in Athens, so I know that Cedar Creek area well. Mm-hmm. So I know Kemp and Malakoff. That's a old school rivalry for sure. And they had a good year last year. I'd say they had a great year.
Had a great year.
How do you see your district shaking out, and what kind of challenges is that going to present for your ball club in 2018?
Well, us and Kemp and Eustis, we're all right there around Cedar Creek Lake, and so we know each other well. Us and Eustis, we've been in the district with them the last few years. Hadn't seen Kemp in a couple of years. And then the three Dallas schools, to be honest with you, I don't know a whole lot about them. I mean, I know they're going to have some athletes and have some kids that can really play, and so I think it's wide open. I think anything can happen on any Friday night, and I think you better be ready to play. I think it's going to be important. I know for us it's important. Our non-district schedule is really tough to get us ready for that.
Well, I guess people weren't really lining up to play you, were they? It's a little tougher to when you win a few games. It gets tougher to find non-district games.
It does, and I mean, we're kind of caught in between to where there's schools that are our size or below that don't necessarily want to play us, but at the same time, I don't know if we want to bite off what we've bitten off, and so we're going to find out. We'll see what we're made of early, and hopefully the biggest thing is getting us ready for the district and hopefully playoffs.
All right, what's the personality? When Tiger fans come to see your ball club in 2018, what would you say your team's personality is? What are you going to hang your hat on when the season gets going?
Well, I'm anxious to see. Last year we were really young on the offensive line and defensive line. We had really good veteran skill kids. Well, it's kind of flipped now where those younger linemen, O-line, D-line kids were that now they're going to be the older guys, and I think that's going to be a huge strength of our team. And usually our skill position guys are more of our strength. And so it's going to be kind of flipped. I think we're going to have some young guys at the skill position, and they're going to follow those lineman guys hopefully. And I'm anxious to see. I hope we're as hard nosed as what we're thinking, and kind of we've been throwing the ball a good bit here in the last few years with our quarterback, and we have a young quarterback that's coming that's got a chance to be pretty dang good. And so to help him out, he's going to be a sophomore. To help him out, I think we got to be able to run the ball pretty good, and I hopefully we can with our offensive line, and I think our defense is going to be way better than it was last year. We were really young and had a few injuries that we had to deal with, and so defensively I think we got a chance to be a lot better, and then offensively hopefully our O-line can kind of carry us.
Well, definitely a running game is a young quarterback's best friend,
Absolutely.
isn't it?
Absolutely.
It makes those reads a little bit easier when you do throw the ball because guys are in the box and you don't have as many exotic coverages, right?
Tends to open things up a little bit better for a young quarterback. So
and that makes a coach feel good, right? If you can run the ball, makes you feel good on the sideline.
Absolutely.
Right?
Anything that makes it easier for him and anything that makes it easier for me, I'm all in. So hopefully, again, we can run the football successfully and it open some things up in our pass game and where we can mix it in.
All right. Well, Coach, it's time for the Dick's Sporting Goods Wheel of Questions.
Oh, my. All right, what do we got?
We're going to throw this bad boy at you. I promise there's nothing on here to get you in trouble, but I want you to give it a spin, and you got to answer honestly.
Okay.
There's some fun ones on here, I promise. It was best concert. It's actually, we'll go best concert.
Okay,
I moved it. All right, I'm sure you've been to a few concerts in your day.
Right.
What's the best concert you've been to, and where was it?
Oh wow. I remember. I think it was like 1998 or 1999. Robert Earl King. I forget what they called it, but it was at the Woodlands Pavilion.
And I know where the water is and stuff.
Yeah, was the Woodlands. Yeah, that's right. Yep. And that several groups came in there and played, and Robert Earl King and Pat Green and all those kind of Texas country kind of guys, and man, we had a blast. We were the first ones in the gate, and might have been the last ones to leave. It was noon to midnight.
Woo. Was it in the summer, or was it what time of year?
It's Memorial Day weekend deal, and I don't even know if they still do it anymore. Yeah. But man, that was a blast. That's the one that sticks out.
Did you go by yourself, or did you take?
No. It was a bunch of us.
Okay.
Yeah, and we tried to behave.
You were young in your younger days, right?
Very much younger days.
Okay.
That's correct.
All right. Well, Coach, appreciate your time as always.
Thank
you
man.
Very much. Good luck in 2018. And
we
appreciate what you do for student athletes.
Well,
in the state of Texas.
we appreciate y'all.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
It means a lot to us.